Planning is not only to restrict yourself, it helps you think about worries about earlier. This protects your feeling of freedom. Planning is a quiet preparation for that. Thank you for being here. This is Tatsu, your Japanese curiosity evangelist. Welcome to YOHAKU Radio, a pulse with Japanese wisdom. This is a place where we use Japanese language and culture as a lens, so that in a life driven by efficiency, we can return to curiosity again. Last time, we talked about how being on time in Japan can be more than simply being serious. It can also be a form of care for other people and for the situation itself. Today, I want to stay with that feeling and look at something close to it. Checking your bag one more time before you leave. Running through tomorrow's schedule in your head before you go to sleep. It can feel a little tiring, and still that small check sometimes helps the body find a rest. So today, through this habit of careful preparation, I want to ask a quiet question. Why do so many Japanese people care about planning ahead? And is preparing in advance always a loss of freedom? In Japan, preparation may not be seen only as perfectionism. It may also be a way to make a situation smoother and to let the mind settle a little earlier. I feel this in my own life too. When a plan is still vague, even if I have enough time, part of my mind does not fully relax. If you have something to do today, maybe notice what you want to check before it begins. The word dandori means planning, setup, or preparing the flow of things. It can sound a little strict, a little controlled, as if freedom becomes smaller. But in real life, preparation often helps us avoid panic in the moment. Your things are ready, you can see the order of what comes next. You know, at least a little, who will do what. That alone can free up some attention. Maybe this is one reason planning is valued so much in Japan. Not only to avoid mistakes, but to reduce friction between people and to keep the atmosphere from becoming unsettled. From another angle, there is an old Japanese phrase, dandori hachibu. It means the job is decided 80% by the preparation that comes before it. The word dandori is also said to come from the backstage language of kabuki theater. It means arranging the flow of a performance. So from the beginning, it was not only about strict control, it was about helping things move without interruption. Reading materials before meeting works that way. So does deciding where family members will meet or what food and water to keep ready in case of an earthquake. The point is not to control the future completely. It is make uncertainty a little smaller so that when something happens, your whole mind is not taken away by it. Research also suggests that preparation can lower anxiety and reduce when there is a visible path ahead. The brain can predict what is coming more easily. So planning can work not only as a pressure, but as a frame that creates some calm. At the same time, too much planning can make it hard to breathe. If you feel you must decide everything before you begin, or if one small change makes your whole mind collapse, then planning stops being a tool for calm. It becomes a wall built around anxiety. So maybe the question is not how much you prepare. Maybe the question is what kind of preparation helps you feel more free. Maybe it's putting a water bottle in your bag. Maybe it is deciding only the first 5 minutes. Maybe it is drafting a message before you send it. You do not need to fix everything in place. Sometimes one small outline is enough to deepen the breath. And when we look at this Japanese habit in that way, it begins to feel less like pressure and more like quietly placing reassurance in advance. So here's today's question. When you feel prepared, what becomes lighter first in your body? Your shoulders, your breathing, or the noise in your mind? And when does preparation become too much? Where is the line for you between the preparation that gives you calm and preparation that takes your freedom away? If you like to stay connected with YOHAKU, there's a free way to do that through YOHAKU Letter. It is a gentle place to receive short reflections, episode updates, and news about future gatherings, without needing to decide anything more right away. And if today's question leaves something with you, you're always welcome to send a letter and share your reflections. Your word may be woven into a future episode or a live session, and you can write when the words come later, not only today. Thank you for being here. Next time, we will look at how this same spirit of preparation and care appears in language itself through one curious Japanese word, sumimasen. Until then, take care.